Hi YouTube, it's Julie. I'm making this video as a response to owlssayhoot's video, Nerd History, which was a response to another video. I didn't watch that one. No offense to the person that made it, I was just... yeah, so I'm not going to go into it. But anyway, here's a little history of where I became a nerd, I guess, kind of. I guess you could say I've always been a very nerdy kid. I've never really been interested in what kids my age were doing. For example, although I did watch Power Rangers and Rugrats and Rocko's Modern Life and all of those TV shows, that's not the kind of shows I really was interested in. The ones I really wanted to watch were on Home and Garden Network, like Design on a Dime, or like these like do-it-yourself network kind of things, or Animal Planet. I was very, very, very obsessed with Animal Planet. Mainly because when I was a kid, I really just wanted a dog. And my dad hated dogs, and my mom was allergic to dogs. So I knew I wasn't going to get a dog at my dad's house. And my mom, if I could find a hypoallergenic dog, maybe she would get me this dog. And, yes, at that time I did know what hypoallergenic meant, which is kind of crazy for a 7-year-old to know what the fuck that meant. But anyway, I was massively obsessed with it, so I would look up all different kinds of dog breeds, and even today, I still remember all different kinds of dog breeds, and I can point it out. I'll be walking down the street with my friends, and they'll say, "Oh, look at that cute little dog." I'll be like, "Yeah, that's a Yorkshire Terrier, or this is, that's a Bull Mastiff, and that's that, and that's that," and a pug it's called a pug because it was named after the word pugnus, which is Latin for closed fist, and their face looks like a closed fist. No one needed to know that, but that's what I knew, because I would just look that stuff up all the time, and I thought it was really interesting, and I'm still kind of like that, but more with history. I'm very interested in the biographies of people that I'm interested in, mostly like artists of the Impressionist movement, or poets and musicians that I admire, also figures in history. I was a huge nerd about Henry VIII, specifically his wives and his children. I don't really remember how I got into him or how that became interesting to me, but I found it very interesting. And I've done, I think, 2 or 3 projects on him, or essays, or whatever, and always just very, very, very interested about Henry VIII and that whole spiel for some reason. I've always been really into researching about people and finding their biographies for some reason for fun. It's always been something that I would do on my spare time. Also, reading is a big thing that I'm very, very nerdy about. Right now I'm in the middle of The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath, as well as I'm trying to start Current Vonnegut Slaughterhouse 5. And it's not that it's like a difficult book to read, I just really want to finish The Bell Jar, so I'm concentrating on that. Also, I'm very, very nerdy about Harry Potter, and I mean, I'm not so much now, but in high school I was just obsessed. I just loved Harry Potter. Everything revolved around that. I had pictures of it on my wall. I have every book. I was crazy. So that was my big nerdy thing growing up. But that's pretty much it, aside from food. That's the newest nerd thing that I have is food, which is weird to say that food is nerdy, but the way I go into it is very nerdy. It's become my life. Almost every conversation I have with somebody, I try and squeeze food in there, or a restaurant, or a recipe, or whatever it is, because that's the thing I know the most about, and that's the thing I love talking about more than anything else in the world. So, yeah. So that's my little nerd thing. I'm sorry if it was jumbled. I'm sorry if, whatever. I just kind of had to get it done, and yeah, it kind of just came out like that. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, that's fine. I don't really care. And if you did, thumbs up. Yay! Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you soon.